Well, I think the number of first place votes jumped on Duke's side the day Kyle Singler said he was coming back to school. And when you have a player of that stature coming back to a team, and he has Nolan Smith with him, who's just a good guard who just got better and better as the last season went along, and then you add into it what they're bringing in, a great freshman point guard in Kyrie Irving, who is going to be in the line of the Hurleys and the Snyders and the Amakers, who just the Wojciechowskis, those Duke guards who were there for a long time and run the program, and they're adding to it a familiar name, Seth Curry, Stephen Curry's little brother. Transferred over. He was a freshman at Liberty, was one of the top freshmen in the country, and then decided to transfer. And from what I'm told, he's just a dead-eye shooter, and he's just going to open things up for him. So the Plumlee brothers are a year older. They're probably bigger because the way they make these guys work in the off season and develop their bodies. So that's going to be a big advantage for them. And I just think the way Duke is, when you put those kind of things together, people just assume it's going to be that kind of team. And this is Duke's 7th time as a preseason number one. The preseason poll started in the 61-62 season, and right behind them in the poll, a solid number 2 is Michigan State. And these are two teams who were in the Final Four last year. Michigan State's going to be a fun team to watch this year. They get Kalen Lucas back. Now he was having a good year last year, really coming around. Got hurt in the NCAA tournament. They were able to win without him when they beat Maryland. But with him back, with the front court pretty solid coming back, this is the kind of team Tom Izzo loves. Tom Izzo loves a team that's really physical, that goes after and rebounds, and that's what they're there for, to play that kind of game. So Tom Izzo really likes this team, and they had 8 first-place votes, and I think they're a team that, if you're crazy enough to try to pick an early Final Four, you wouldn't go wrong putting them in it. Usually if you're 25 in the top 25, people say, well, you're hanging on, you're just there. But San Diego State is ecstatic to be number 25. This is huge to them. It's the first time they've ever been ranked. There are no superstars on the team. It's a real solid team. Steve Fisher really likes these kids. And anytime you have 5 seniors, when you have a team like that, it's a big advantage for you. So it'll be interesting to see if San Diego State handles, now people do recognize you. All your highlights are all of a sudden on TV. Your score is one of the ones that they really, right away at the start of the cast, it's on. You don't have to wait until they do the other West Coast score. So it's something that some kids handle, but I think because they're seniors, Steve Fisher thinks this team's going to be able to handle it pretty well.